Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to Harborcenter in Buffalo, New York, where Nickel City Hockey Network brings you live coverage of the Upstate New York Collegiate Hockey League. Tonight's UNYCHL D2 matchup brings us a battle of the good neighbors in downtown Buffalo as the Metro Division's Canisius University Golden Griffins host the West Division's Buffalo State Bengals. Hello everybody, thank you very much for joining us. My name is Sean McHugh, joined on the call here by camera operator Jeff Jazarowski, new color commentator to Nickel City Hockey Network, Spike Bergen, live from the 412 Communications broadcast booth. 412 Communications, your new gold standard in digital media solutions. The regular season is winding down here in 2024, but the competition is as heated as ever as the Bengals look to fend off the Erie Community Cats in the battle for the 2 seed in the UNYCHL West Division play, as Fredonia holds the top seed, and winning and beating out ECC for that 2 seed will secure a home playoff game next Saturday night. The second semester has seen a turnaround in the Buffalo State Bengals play as they come into tonight winners of 3 of their last 4 games, including a thrilling 5-4 overtime win at home against the aforementioned ECC Cats, a game where former ECC Cat Jake Allen contributed a hat trick, including the overtime winner just 4 seconds into overtime. And as if that wasn't exciting enough, the Bengals then had the pleasure of encoring last weekend against the Niagara County Community College Thunderwolves, a game that, due to technical difficulties, we were not able to broadcast. However, the Bengals put forth their most complete effort of the season, taking down the Thunderwolves by a convincing score of 7-3. Bengals forward Vincent Zach in his homecoming to Niagara Falls was a star for the Lockport Niagara Falls High School program, contributing a hat trick and an assist for an impressive 4-point outing. And also, incumbent starter A.J. White turned in another excellent performance as A.J. is getting back to his elite form that we are used to seeing him play at. On the other end of the ice, the Canisius College Golden Griffins are dealing with some rough times as they currently come into tonight's game on a 6-game losing streak, a lot of that having to do with players on the roster being injured, one called to the ACHA program, or unavailable for one reason or another. Canisius will look to gather momentum coming in towards the end of the season, just to finish on a high note, and Buffalo State will be looking to make a playoff push. And now joining the broadcast here is our new color commentator, Spike Bergen. Spike, what do you expect to see tonight as the Bengals take on the Griffins here late night at Harborcenter?
I mean, taking into account, they're very injured right now, 6-game losing streak, but you just can't count a team out of a game. You know that this have a lot of implications for Buff State, something that they can take away from us, and it's definitely a game that we're looking to pull away as well.
We are getting right into face-off here as Ian Worth leans in to take the face-off, and we are underway here at Harborcenter. The Bengals coming out in their third bright orange jersey as Jack Campbell chips the puck in down, and it's rung around the corners and kept in by the Bengals. Ryan Miller takes a shot that's blocked at the point, and the Griffins look to break it out. Here comes August Triflo. He is a player to watch for the Golden Griffins as he fires a quick shot on goaltender Hayden Dawson as he makes the quick save and holds for the early whistle.
Beautiful glove save there. Way to get on top of it, too, and making sure that they couldn't bounce it back, create some new space, and be able to get another scoring opportunity.
Faceoff is won there by Canisius. Long one-timer from the point, and again, another save made by Hayden Dawson as he's been tested early, coming up big with a glove save and then a pad save, as this broadcast is brought to you by Buffalo Golf and Social, Western New York's premier indoor golf facility for simulators, lessons, and leagues. Book your next event at Buffalo Golf and Social with locations in downtown Buffalo and in Orchard Park, New York. Griffins keep the puck in down in the corner as it's sent for Trifilio. Bengals gain possession of the puck. Jack Campbell, high flipping pass looking for Rhett Dara, but it's turned back aside into the neutral zone. Ryan Miller flips one through center ice looking for Dara, but it's going to be Canisius leading the rush with Ben Foster. Foster gains the line, walks into the slot, cuts in the middle, takes a shot. Hayden Dawson, big on top of the blue paint, makes the save with the blocker, but it's kept in there by Foster. Foster leading the rush from his point position, playing down low. Curl and drag shot right there by Ronan Hoffmaster, and Canisius with some early pressure here in the first minute of play. Ryan Miller on the half wall, hits the brakes, fends off a check and looks to reverse ice down into his own end. Sends a cross ice pass to Campbell. Neat little breakout look for Dara through the neutral zone as the Bengals are looking to get a wholesale change. Canisius starting the rough with Ronan Hoffmaster. Through the neutral zone he goes, gains the line and over, puts a move on the defenseman. Gang, backhand! Puck is bouncing up front, a bunch of whacks at it. Hayden Dawson grabs it with the glove and holds on as the first high-danger opportunity is thwarted by the Bengals goaltender.
3 quick attempts for them to score here, and he is just hot with that glove, making sure that puck just doesn't slip by him, keeping it in front of him, and making sure that nothing is happening, especially when they've been just applying so much pressure, it seems, early on.
O'Donnell wins the faceoff for Damian Ish. Ish, though, has the puck stripped from him as Canisius looks to set up shot down below. Canisius still controlling a little too much stick handling right there, and the Bengals are going to get a breakout. O'Donnell chips it up the wall as the defenseman Luke Ingham drops back, sends a breakout pass. Nobody's ready for it as Damian Ish, turnover in the zone, and a save there by Hayden Dawson as Damian Ish kind of lost control of that, and Nicholas Woods gets in alone on Dawson, but a pad save by the Bengals goaltender keeps it scoreless. Vincent Zach right up the middle in harm's way again. Another turnover in front. Dawson makes the save. Shot by Hoffmaster goes wide, but Canisius putting on a lot of pressure as Nicholas Woods leads it down low. Hoffmaster from his point position feeds the puck down low. Puck is sitting in neutral ice now as Nolan Mitchell gathers and is going to skate it out of his own. Nolan Mitchell gets by one check, and then the puck is sent all the way in by Vincent Zach as we're going to get a wholesale change again for the Bengals. Woods, stick handling, dusts the puck off a little bit, then reverses and heads through the zone. Chips it in from center ice and heads in as Colby Lawrence heads to the wall, comes out of there at the puck. Lawrence, off the wall, it goes for Jack Eberhard. Eberhard at the blue line, he goes, fends off a check, but good physical play right there by Griffin Regan. But Mendick gains the line, but way offsides was Magnus Indridson as the play is going to be whistled dead, as this broadcast is brought to you by 412 Communications. 412 Communications, get your voice above the fray in an era where everybody's screaming but nobody's heard. Allow 412 Communications with their 40-plus years of experience to work for you. Griffin send the puck through neutral ice where it's picked up there by Ryan Miller. Puck is bouncing. That's a neat little breakout there as Eberhard loses his feet, but he does get the puck in deep, and Caden Mendick in on the forecheck. Eberhard hard on the forecheck again, drops it back for Lawrence. Long shot, headhunter goes wide. Miller pinching in from his deep position, sends the puck in down low. However, it is Will Melling that leads the breakout pass. It's picked up by Lawrence and sent back into the Griffin zone as the Bengals tag up. LePage sends the puck to an open point through nobody as Ryan Marciello gathers at it in his defensive zone. Marciello, neat breakout pass on Rhett Dara's stick. Dara at center ice, flips the puck in to neutral ice, and Canisius gets out of the zone, and then they wing it all the way down. Icing is waved off. His own gang retreats into the corner, chips it up for Rhett Dara. Dara having a little trouble with it off the board, slams on the brakes, goes down, does get the puck out, and Campbell's going to race for it, but it's going to be picked up by Jackson Grant. Ian Worth back in the D position, sends it up for Dara. Dara pulls the puck out of his skates, and then he flips one up for Ian Worth, leading the breakout through the middle. Worth gets around one. Worth tries to dance on another. Good defensive play by Luke Ingham. And then Marciello steps in, newsman, on the breakout as the Bengals look to maintain possession. Ian Worth taking a shift on defense right here as the Bengals are a little thin on the blue line. Excuse me, that's Owen Gang, not Ian Worth, my mistake. Play is way offside, so Gang is going to get a free breakout here as he gets the puck to Campbell. Campbell gets through 1 and 2, leads the forecheck. Campbell looking to slide through 3 defensemen, almost pulls it off, but good team defense by the Griffins prevents a scoring opportunity. Good back check right there, kept onside by Dara. Rhett Dara gets around 1, looks to feed a pass to Ian Worth, but he doesn't get enough mustard on it. And now here comes Ben Foster with a head of steam. Foster fans on the shot, it goes wide, takes a funky bounce as Damian Ish now deals with the puck in the corner with Woods all up in his kitchen, but it's sent for Vincent Zach. Carson Kummer for Damian Ish. Ish, long pass off the wall, read there by Foster, and Foster's going to gain the zone. Long shot, and he scores! Wow! Ben Foster just steps over the blue line and rips one. I don't think Hayden Dawson was expecting the shot to have that much smoke on it, and it's 1-0 Griffins, with 14:49 to go here in the first period.
An absolute laser from way far out. Nothing you would expect to happen, but it seemed like before Hayden had a magnet in his glove for that puck, and with all the pressure they were applying, something had eventually go through, and it seems like right there something just gave.
Something definitely gave right here as the Bengals are going to look to respond as they find themselves down 1-0 as the line is gained there by Camden Abel. Puck is sent to the front of the net there, and it's kept in by the Griffins. Abel again into the corner. He's got Ryan Miller all over him. Puck is taken off his stick by Nolan Mitchell, and the Bengals are going to look to break it out. It's Mitchell and Vincent Zach. Mitchell still has the puck, looks to feed it for Zach, but it hits a leg in front, and Canisius is going to look for the breakout. It jumps over the D-man stick as Ryan Miller's got to get back to it. Ryan Miller and August Trefillo go to the corner together. Trefillo, a prolific scorer to say the very least for Canisius. The Bengals have to keep an eye on number 17 every second he's on the ice. O'Donnell loses the puck again to Patrick Larocque. Fished out by O'Donnell, and he makes a move and he turns it over. But a relentless pressure. And now here's Vincent Zach. He's got elite speed. Vincent Zach. Oh, and he looks for the behind-the-back pass, and it just hits the skate as O'Donnell was on the back door. O'Donnell goes through all the defensemen. Puck is fed to Vincent Zach. Zach looks to feed it in front. Hits a leg. Carson Kummer looks to pinch. However, he's not able to keep it in. But Owen Gang at center ice in the neutral zone takes a header into the boards. But Nolan Mitchell in support chips it back to Kummer, who then chips it into the Golden Griffin zone, where it's neatly picked up there by Ronan Hoffmaster. Hoffmaster looks to put a move on Owen Gang. Owen Gang gets his skates in front of that, and the Bengals are going to look to break out again. Eberhard chips it through the middle, looking for Caden Mendick. He's going to race for it with Riley Fatzinger, but Fatzinger's going to get there first, and he's going to whip it all the way opposite for Nicholas Woods. Woods again has the puck knocked off his stick, but he does get it through center ice and into the Bengals defensive zone. Puck's in the feet right here as the Bengals having a little bit of difficulty right now controlling the puck off these walls. Icing is waved off as it's going to be Riley Fatzinger taking around, reversing ice for his D partner, Will Melling. Puck's going to go the length of the ice. Icing is waved off for some reason as Damian Ish retreats into his own end and sends it up to Mendick. And Mendick just kind of wipes it around, and then the Griffins looking to break out of their zone with Fatzinger again. Jack Eberhard all over the big Canisius defenseman. And Fatzinger just kind of thinks better of it and just chips the puck out to center ice as he was not able to get away from Eberhard. Ryan Miller, fancy edge work, chipping it up to Eberhard, who then sends the puck all the way around, where it's then gathered by Charles Anzalone, the Ken West standout and teammate of Bengals Damian Ish and Ian Wirth. Dara keeps the puck in initially, but it's Fatzinger again. Chips the puck off the glass and out as Damian Ish then reverses ice. And then Rhett Dara again, but Fatzinger seems to be just magnet to the puck right now as everything in the Canisius zone finds number 2's tape. Puck chipped in on Anzalone, and he chips it ahead to Fatzinger. Not a crazy forecheck, but a behind-the-back pass for some reason. I guess that was effective as it's Ryan Maloney. Puck is turned over to Dara. Dara looking to spin, takes a shot, and it's chipped wide, and Ian Wirth goes into the corner for Owen Gang. Owen Gang looking for the slap pass in front. That's none for Ware. And then it's Marciello, last man back for Ian Wirth. Ian Wirth has the puck chipped on him, and Canisius keeps it in. It's Maloney. Down the wall it goes, or Owen Gang and Marciello gather on the Canisius play. Maloney again sends one to the front of the net. Nobody home on the back door as Campbell goes to the wall. Campbell, neat little play to chip it out there, and Rhett Dara is going to race for it, but Aiden Flaherty is going to get there first for Canisius, and he's going to send a breakout pass. That misses, and this one is going to be an icing as the Bengals head into the zone, as the play is going to head all the way in to the Canisius defensive zone, as this broadcast is brought to you by Militello Realty, Western New York's premier commercial real estate broker to buy, sell, or lease any residential, business, industrial, retail, or investment property. Trust the unparalleled knowledge and experience of Militello Realty.
Canisius, they may be a little depleted right now, but it looks like they're just coming out very on fire. They're looking to try
Turnover
to take
in front of the net there. Here's Nolan Mitchell on the backhand.
Opportunity.
Turnover in front of the net right there, and Nolan Mitchell, that's the first high danger chance the Bengals have seen right here, and that's a test for Charles Anzalone. Sorry, Spike, continue.
As I was saying, Canisius may be down a couple of players, but it seems like they're coming out with strong intensity, strong fire. Bengals feel a little flat, but right there, they're definitely looking to make something happen and just let some sparks fly.
O'Donnell leans in to take the face-off. And Canisius will control initially. Oh, that bounce is going to lead to a breakout opportunity, but Ryan Miller steps and breaks that apart. And Vincent Zach slowly rolls the puck into the Canisius zone. O'Donnell reads the breakout chip. O'Donnell's got room, takes a shot. Oh, and it's saved by Anzalone, and the rebound was right on the stick of Mitchell, but he couldn't finish there. As Damian Ishtow, last defenseman back down, here come the Griffins. There's a shot that's deflected wide, and the Griffins hang in. There's Ryan Miller, sends it all to the same boards, and now here's Vincent Zach, and he's got elite speed. Zach chips it up for O'Donnell. O'Donnell hits the brakes, but he's got 2 Canisius Golden Griffins on him. And the Griffins initially dislodge the puck from O'Donnell, get the puck out to neutral ice as the play is offsides as the Bengals have to tag up. Here's the goal scorer, Ben Foster. Chips it up, it goes here, and it's picked up there by Jackson Grant. Puck is chipped in there, and Colby Lawrence is going to head on in, and then he's going to he's got pressure, but a nice pass out there for Eberhard, and Eberhard's going to lead the breakout. Eberhard through the neutral zone, has the puck dropped there and it was just called offsides. That was pretty close. I know Magnus Indridson thinks he was on, but no matter, the play is offsides, neutral zone face-off coming up.
Yeah, it was off by just a hair. You could barely tell. It was, up to the ref to see where that's going to go. But like I was saying before, Canisius coming out with some fire. It just seems like they are swarming to the puck as fast as possible, trying to take away any type of opportunity to Buff State can even get close to having.
Colby Lawrence through the neutral zone it goes. The play does miss Cade Mendick. Icing is waved off. And Canisius is going to look to go the length of the ice. Turned over again. Here come the Bengals. There's a quick shot there by Eberhard and a save made by Charles Anzalone. And he holds on for a whistle as this broadcast is brought to you by Buffalo Ophthalmology and Buffalo Optique, providing a full range of specialized eye care services for individuals ages 3 and up with locations on International Drive in Williamsville and off Mile Strip Road in Orchard Park. Puck is controlled there by Canisius, but it's held by Colby Lawrence initially. It does find its way to neutral ice, but Lawrence sends it back in, and Canisius looks to break it out. August Trefilio, the prolific scorer for Canisius, chips the puck in, and then the forecheck is on for the Griffins. Eberhard has some company, and the puck's turned over to Trefilio. Oh, and a good defensive play by Gang as Trefilio was just about to let a shot rip, but Owen Gang got just enough of his stick to prevent the scoring opportunity, and we're going to get a whistle coming up in the Bengals' defensive zone.
Looking back at Buff State's former shot from earlier, right up the gut, not a shot that, most people would take straight off rip, but it's also the shot the goalie's most prepared for. Went right into the glove, and now we have a face-off on the right side. Seeing if Buff State could pull it out, make something happen, pushing down ice.
Here's Campbell, and he gets the puck up to Miller. Miller drops it back to Campbell, not able to handle that as the Bengals have a D-man caught up ice. Trefilio, and a great back check there by Ian Worth, as the most dangerous of the Golden Griffins had an opportunity, and Ian Worth gets back on him and ends any opportunity of a scoring chance there. Puck is chopped into the scorer's box as we are going to get a whistle as this broadcast is brought to you by Envious Gameware, designers of high-end custom hockey uniforms, bags, and apparel. Visit Envious Gameware to give your team a look to be envious of.
All right, I feel...
Face-off is controlled there by the Bengals. Ian Worth chips it by a defenseman, and he's going to go in on his backhand. Ian Worth stops, sends one to the front of the net for a tip play for Campbell. Chip just wide. Dara. On it goes, and it's chipped ahead there by Canisius. Ian Worth does a nice job to keep the play alive as it is LaRock, but the puck's turned over in front of the net. Campbell takes a shot, and Anzalone squeezes the 5-hole, and he prevents that sneaker from heading in, and then Canisius looks for a breakout. Carson Kummer, nice defensive on the dangle attempt as the Bengals have some guys up ice. Here's Ian Worth. He's got Foster on him. Ian Worth looks to send one for Campbell, and the puck is nicely knifed away there by Anzalone. And Owen Gang with a nice play from the blue line keeps the puck in initially, and then it's going to be Canisius for the breakout. The linesman is in the way again, and the Bengals now get caught as it's going to be LaRock leading the rush, and he puts it right on the glove of the goaltender Dawson as we'll get a whistle.
Last 2 Buff State shots looked like they were trying to just sneak it right by the goalie, right in the center, but he was prepared and ready, kept a cool head, and was able to deflect both those shots. Once again, they're testing Hayden's hand, and he is just ready with that glove to just snag it out of the air, and he is just playing as strong as he possibly can, but they've got to get some offensive generating soon.
Puck is kept in there by Canisius as Damian Ish circles around his net, and then he reverses course to Owen Gang. Up it goes to Nolan Mitchell. Had a streaker as then Mitchell sends it through center ice there, and a good play by Zach. Vincent Zach looking to put a move on. He leaves it in a shot saved by Anzalone. Bengals have gotten 6 consecutive shots since Canisius scored their goal, but they haven't been able to solve the Ken West product, Charles Anzalone. Here's a breakout for Canisius. Here's a shot by Thurner, and they score! Bengals caught up ice as Thurner gets in alone on a 2-on-0, and he finishes, and it's a 2-0 Canisius lead.
They're coming in as hot as they possibly can. They don't care that they're on a losing streak. They don't care that they're down men. They are ripping it as hard as they possibly can until something gives, and it is slipping right by now. And something has got to get going on the offensive side. Some beautiful stick work going on defensively and offensively, but needs a lot more heat on some of those shots and a couple of those passes.
Puck is controlled there by Canisius, and it's going to be taken back into the defensive zone. It's held in there initially by Mendick, but then a nice breakout pass, and here come the Griffins with Grant. Grant has the puck taken off his stick by Miller, and then Miller's going to headman a rush as the Bengals have numbers. Miller puts the puck through the legs, blows a tire in the process, and Canisius is going to look to break it out. Chip play does not work as Indridson keeps it in initially, and he gets it down low to Ryan Miller. Ryan Miller looks for the tough angle shot, though, hits the side of the net. Mendick drops it back for the Bengals captain, and Mendick has it on the half wall. Mendick puts a move on the defender, sends one to Ryan Miller, another pass in front, what a save by Anzalone, and another on the back door. Bengals knocking on the door, but they're not solving Anzalone, and a good keep by Marciello. Again, the puck is played in front of the net here as that, oh, it is kept in there by Indridson. What a play to knock that puck out of the air. Bengals keep the play alive. Eberhard takes a shot, deflected in front, doesn't make its way to Anzalone. Anzalone has seen enough of this, and he covers as the Bengals start to put some pressure on.
It seems like the scripts have flipped in this first period, applying as much pressure as they possibly can. I mean, goalie is playing as great as he can as well. He's blocking shots left and right, making sure that nothing gets by and they can maintain this 2-0 lead, trying to head into the second period, being as high as they possibly can and up.
Face-off controlled by Canisius as it's Riley Fatzinger again. Too far ahead as Hager goes to the wall with Fatzinger, but it's going to be the Bengals pinning the puck in deep. Here come the Griffins with Abel as we got something behind the play as Hager drew a penalty, and that is a terribly undisciplined penalty by the best Canisius Griffins player as the fourth line for the Bengals gets the best Griffin off the ice for 2 minutes.
Beautiful opportunity here. When you can take a star out of the game, that is something that you will not try to miss, and right now they are sitting golden. Hopefully they can make something out of this. I mean, it is just so nice knowing that you can just take someone right off the ice and they will just help you look better.
Bengals do have to take advantage of this, though, because this is a player you would like to see in the box for 2 minutes where he cannot hurt you. But the Bengals also have to be aware that if they do not score, this August Trafilio will come flying out of the penalty box, and you do not want to give this player an opportunity. So strong start there by the Bengals as the faceoff is won by Ian Worth, and then Caden Mendick gets the puck on the half wall. Down low it goes to Brendan O'Donnell for Worth. Ian Worth looking to sneak up, shoots off the bar it goes. Bengals maintain possession with Mendick. Mendick for Worth on the tip play, and that goes up and out of play as two Kenmore West teammates meet in the crease right there, but the puck is chipped out of play, but we are, where is this face-off? Let's see where they put the face-off. It will be an offensive zone face-off for the Bengals as Ian Worth is going to lean in to take this draw. Worth wins it back to Mendick. Back for Campbell. Miller wants the one-timer, then decides to go cross ice, and the pass is just ahead of Mendick, but it's Ian Worth picking up the play, looking to cycle around. Miller now's the one-timer, and that one he fires it a little wide to the short side, but Jack Campbell keeps the play alive for the Bengals. Miller again takes a shot, and a great block there by Camden Abel, but the Bengals still maintain possession. Ian Worth takes a shot, and a great block, and now we got a race for it. Ian Worth, physical contact, but he does get there first, but he's not rid of the forecheck just yet. Ian Worth hits the brakes and then spins the puck back the opposite way for Caden Mendick as we're down to a minute to go here in the Bengals power play. Mendick puts it on his own net, and luckily Hayden Dawson was on his toes right there because that could have been a disaster. This is a good job killing the penalty by Canisius as the puck isn't going anywhere, and it's 200 feet from the ice. This is an absolute masterclass in penalty killing by Canisius as the Bengals, with 30 seconds to go, look to break out through neutral ice. Mendick, oh, what a move he puts on the player. Oh, and the pass is just wide as Mendick sent a defenseman flying into his own boards. Campbell doing a nice job removing his man from the puck, but he keeps going. The Canisius bench celebrates that move even though it accomplished absolutely nothing, and Brendan O'Donnell gathers the puck behind his own goal line. Rhett Dara looking to create space for himself, shrugs off a check. Little too much skating on that, maybe get rid of the puck as Canisius does a great job of killing the penalty and surviving the mistake by their best player. And now he's on the ice in front of the net and nobody's anywhere near him. Luckily for the Bengals, that was not seen by Canisius as they lost August Trafilio, as again, a referee or linesman is in the worst possible spot. Puck is chipped through the neutral zone, it goes, and now here comes Eberhard. Eberhard steps around one, looking to cut middle, takes a shot there as Nolan Mitchell leads the forecheck in. Mitchell, down on the half wall he goes. Mitchell, looking in front of the net, nothing there, drops it for Zach. Vincent Zach on his backhand, looking for a play in front of the net as it's clogged. Owen Gay's got a little room, takes a shot, and that is blocked again, as that feels like the fifth block there by Matthew Larocque, as he is sacrificing his body to get in the way of these shots, and we're going to get an icing coming up, as this broadcast is brought to you by the Battaglia Marciano Agency, an independent agent for auto, homeowners, business, and life insurance. The Battaglia Marciano Agency, providing peace of mind for Western New Yorkers for over 35 years.
The offense has definitely picked up in this one. May not be in a lot of scoring recently since that last 2 goals from Canisius, but it's definitely shown that Buff State is not going to go away easy. They're going to put up a fight, and they're going to keep trying to apply this pressure until they make that goalie crack.
Can't score if you don't shoot, and that's exactly what the Bengals are trying to do here as Ryan Miller drops one back for Mark Hager. Hager for Indridson. Quick shot and a save made by Anzalone as, like you just said, Spike, the Bengals theory is the 99 Dallas Stars. Shoot everything until something breaks through.
Yep, they're just taking as many shots as they possibly can. You know, some people could see that as a bad thing. It's always a good thing. The more pucks you put on net, the more chance that puck has to get into the net.
Faceoff was won by the Bengals, but a good play by the Canisius forwards to just step in the way and sweep that play to neutral ice. Miller gets by one, but he does lose an edge in the process, but the Bengals still have the puck alive with Indridson. Chipping it down low for Hager. Indridson goes to the wall. As Canisius is perfectly fine with this now, as Woods is going to start a breakout for the Griffins. He gets as far as center ice, and it's given right back to Magnus Indridson. Icing is waved off on that play. I don't know about that, but I'm not going to argue, as Canisius is going to break out now as the pass is just too far ahead of the intended target, and Owen Gang picks up the puck at center ice and sends it in deep. Anzalone slows the puck down behind his own net for his defenseman, but Caden Mendick with a back check creates a turnover. Good puck support by both squads here. Mendick looks to play the puck ahead for himself, but the puck's taken off him. Owen Gang in support, kept it in initially. Steps on his man, dislodged guy. Mendick might have gotten away with a trip there, no calls, and Mendick takes a shot, and a save made by Anzalone, as Anzalone has been sharp as a tack to start this game. Canisius slowly but effectively moving the breakout through the neutral zone. The puck is slowed down there by Dawson, and then Owen Gang chips it up the same boards he goes, as there's difficulty for the Bengals to maintain possession as Colby Lawrence goes behind the net. Off the wall that goes, but it's kept in there by Canisius this time, but then launched down the ice by Buffalo State for a whistle, as we're going to get an icing, as support for this broadcast also includes Pup Styled by Jesse, one-on-one grooming services that will have your dog looking forward to its next visit. Voted a Best of 716 Pet Groomer for 2022 and 2023, Pup Styled by Jesse on Main Street in Clarence, just east of Transit Road. Face-off coming up to the blocker side of Hayden Dawson as Ian Worth leans in to take the face-off for the Bengals. Face-off's won by Canisius, but Jack Campbell jumps on that, looks to start a breakout. Isn't able to get it out of the blue line here, but Owen Gang is going to chip it up here for Rhett Dara. And now Dara is going to send it through the neutral ice. Campbell is going to go for a skate for the puck. He's going to come out of there with it, but then him and Ian Worth were not on the same page, and the puck is turned over with 30 seconds here to go in first period play. Daniel Thurner, the second goal scorer for Canisius and the captain starts to lead the breakout, but it hits a skate, and Canisius is going to skate back in his own. Turnover again in front, backdoor pass, and they score! Finally, at long last, the backdoor play works, and it's the hottest stick in Western New York, Vincent Zach. Off a 4-point performance last weekend, he buries one on the pass for Ian Worth, and with 18.7 to go in the first period, the Bengals cut the lead in half.
That was all defense there. You would think beautiful pass, beautiful shot, but if he does not pull that puck away, that play doesn't happen. It was beautiful work there. What an amazing play going into the second period, trying to get into intermission with some happy heads, and right there, that is one way that you can do it.
The Bengals finally break through on a beautiful passing play, but Canisius is going to look to get it back. Here come the Golden Griffins. The shot is blocked there by Damian Ish on the attempt there by Camden Abel, and he's going to hold on as we still have plenty of time now for Canisius to set something up, as 12.2 seconds is enough time to make a few passes in the zone if they can gain possession of this faceoff. This is a big series here for the Bengals. They need to get possession of this puck. They do not, and there's the quick shot. It hits a man in front. Ish going to the wall. He's going to get some room here. The puck is chipped all the way around. Vincent Zach. It's going to work for the Bengals. Probably not the way I would have drawn it up, but be that as it may, the Bengals get one late, and we're going to head into the period with the Canisius Golden Griffins off a hot start to this game, enjoying a 2-1 lead. Canisius getting goals early in the game, starting the play early by number 9, Ben Foster. And then number 13, Daniel Thurner, the captain, on a breakaway, makes it 2-0. And then in the final 20 seconds of the opening period, it is Vincent Zach cutting the lead in half, as we are now going to take a break as they're going to cut the ice, and we will be right back with second period action here on Nickel City Hockey Network.
you to create a space that's different and unique from any other golf facility you've ever been to. It's a place to learn, and it's a place to enjoy. You ready?
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Welcome back to Harborcenter in downtown Buffalo, New York, where we are just about ready for second period play between the Canisius University Golden Griffins and the Buffalo State University Bengals. Hello again, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us. I am Sean McHugh, here to deliver you the call of tonight's action, joined by color commentator Spike Bergen, camera operator Jeff Jazarowski, live from the 412 Communications broadcast booth. 412 Communications, your new gold standard in digital media solutions. It was an interesting period to start. It was an interesting first period as Canisius jumped on Buffalo State early, but then after that second goal, the Bengals kind of got mad, started generating offense, and then late in the period, they got that one goal.
In the first 10 minutes, it seemed like it was just going to be all Canisius. They were applying as much pressure as they possibly could. They were coming out as hot as they could. They were swarming to the puck, taking away anything that they could. And then the second half, it was a completely different story. Buff State poking it away, taking as many shots as they could. In the last final 20 seconds, they were able to nip one right into the net and make sure that they just relieved some of that pressure going into the rest of this game.
The Bengals are going to start the line of Brendan O'Donnell, Vincent Zach, and Nolan Mitchell, with Ryan Miller and Owen Gang back on the points, as Canisius is going to counter here with Camden Abel. With goal scorer Ben Foster on one defensive point, Aiden Flaherty on another, as the forward just to reach the ice here is Jackson Grant. And joined here by now the puck carrier, August Trefilio, as we are underway here in the second period, as the puck is sent through the neutral zone, where the puck is picked up there by Foster. Foster's ridden off the puck, but he stays with it, and here he comes. Foster gets around one check, but gets the puck knocked off, but stays with it. Ryan Miller, though, hasn't had enough of that and sends Foster into the boards. However, it's going to be the Griffins keeping offensive zone possession as Foster gets the puck again. Puck is chipped up there, but again, it's kept by Camden Abel. Puck deflected a couple times. It found its way wide as Ryan Miller tracks the puck down and looks to break out. Cross-ice pass for Vincent Zach, and he's got him. Vincent Zach down the wing. He scores! The hottest stick in Western New York reaches red-hot status as Vincent Zach, on a beautiful breakout pass from Ryan Miller, streaks down the wing, fires over the glove hand of Anzalone, and 43 seconds into period two, the Bengals get it tied.
That is 2 goals in 2 minutes right there. Beautiful shot at the left side of the net. Shot it with force, power, aggression, right by his ear. Gets the game tied, and that's exactly how you want to come out of an intermission. Tying the game up and making sure that you stay red hot after that late goal at the end of the first period.
Carson Comer off the face-off, shifts the puck up to Jack Campbell. Campbell bats the puck out of the air and looks to chase it down to center ice, but it's Canisius looking to counter. Little difficulty for Carson Comer to take the puck through, but a drop stick helps his cause there as the puck is chipped over and in to the zone, where it's going to be Braden Youngst leading the breakout for Canisius. Pass too far ahead of the intended target as Carson Comer goes D-to-D for Damian Ish. Up that puck goes through neutral ice, and Canisius regains possession. Here comes LaRock. LaRock gets around Dara. He's got Ian Worth in his pocket, and here comes LaRock down the wing. Backhand looking for the backdoor play as the Big Ten West defenseman Damian Ish gets his leg in the passing lane. Damian Ish, massive hook right there, not called as Canisius gets the turnover. However, the puck is sent all the way down the ice. Icing is waved off as Anzalone has to drop the puck off here for Ingham. Ingham looking to skate away from Rhett Dara. Gets through him. Gets through Ian Worth on some nice strong play, then takes a quick shot there, and Hayden Dawson makes the save and holds on, and we're going to get a face-off here as second period action here is brought to you by Buffalo Golf and Social, Western New York's leading indoor golf facility with locations in downtown Buffalo and Orchard Park, New York. Book your next event at Buffalo Golf and Social. This broadcast is also brought to you by 412 Communications. Allow 412 Communications to put their 40-plus years of experience to work for you to build bridges between your brand and its clientele. Puck is controlled there by the Bengals, as it is going to be Colby Lawrence. Breakout pass up the middle for Eberhard. Eberhard loses an edge there. It was looking to keep some possession. Puck goes to center ice, and now Gang. Gang on his backhand, down the wall he goes. Gang sends one through the goal crease, and Anzalone kicks it away. And now it is held in by Indridson. Caden Mendick on the pinch, creates a turnover, looks to take a shot, puck's in the slot, there's a shot, it hits a leg in front, as that was Ben Foster, as it's not a stretch to say, as Ben Foster has been the most effective player for Canisius by a mile. Colby Lawrence got caught up ice right there, but the Bengals doing a great job retreating back as Owen Gang mans up Abel. Gang, nice job dislodging his man from the puck, but Canisius gets the turnover. Quick turnaround shot, but Colby Lawrence in defense mode swipes the puck out through neutral ice as Canisius has to tag up. Puck kind of handcuffs Magnus Indridson right below our broadcast position, but it's the Bengals with possession. Here comes Canisius with the breakout. Long pass looking for Trafilio. That is wide of him. That's going to be an icing, as we're going to get a whistle as the puck is going to head all the way down into the Canisius zone, as this broadcast is brought to you by Militello Realty, Western New York's premier commercial real estate broker.
The Bengals have been red hot recently after they're coming out of that intermission. They are applying as much pressure as they possibly can. They are trying to stay hot, keep momentum in their favor, and they're shutting down anything Canisius is trying to get started up here.
Brennan O'Donnell leans in to take the face-off against Abel. Abel wins the draw back as it's Mason Clare. Trafilio taps the puck ahead for Abel. Abel's ridden off by Brennan O'Donnell. Puck's at neutral ice, going a bit of a race for it. It's going to be Canisius with Griffin Regan gaining the puck, and now it's O'Donnell. He's got some trouble with it as the puck is in a dangerous area. Trafilio drops it back. Time and space there as a shot right on goal, as it's held there as the shot came from Mason Clare, and Hayden Dawson holds on as we're going to get a whistle coming up into the Bengals defensive zone.
Great save to shut down any offensive opportunity that Canisius was trying to create there. Defense is complementing the offense right now. If the Bengals aren't on one side of the ice trying to stake it right past the goalie, they're right back on the other side, making sure that Canisius cannot gain back that goal that they gave up.
Ryan Marciello goes to the wall. Two Bengals, Marciello and Miller, go to the wall here with two Canisius players. Puck is chipped out there as Canisius gets the shot fought off by Dawson. Rebound and they score! Daniel Thurner, the captain, Johnny on the spot, picks up the rebound in front of that and buries. The captain's got two, and Canisius gets their lead back again.
That's two straight for him, right by the top side, going up to the top, right underneath the crossbar. I mean, it's a beautiful shot. It's one that the goalie really can't do much about. If you're there, you're there. If you're not, you're not. And that is a shot that Canisius is really looking for, regaining their one-goal lead.
And now here comes Ben Foster looking for more. Foster, another hard shot. This one, I don't know if it got blocked or if it got under it, but that thing was ripped into the netting. Foster looking to add another to his total as he continues to be extremely noticeable out there.
They're definitely looking to make momentum swing in the other direction. Scoring a goal would obviously take something away, but they really want to try to bury this team early on.
Puck is controlled initially by Canisius as Owen Gang is going to race for it with Justin Hutchison. Puck is kept in by Canisius. Headhunting shot way wide. And it's going to get as far as the blue line. It is going to get out as Canisius is offside, so Damian Ish gets a chance. But the forecheck is headmanning. Ish goes D-to-D for Gang. Gang chips one off the boards for Dara. Dara, nice patience. Looking for Ian Worth there. Read beautifully, though, by Gavin Baumgartner. But another turnover. The Bengals have numbers. Here's Campbell. Campbell gets by one on his backhand, saved, and then great defense there by who else? Ben Foster coming in to clean up the garbage. Long shot by Damian Ish is padded away by Anzalone. Campbell for Dara. Dara takes a shot for the far side, and Anzalone again makes the glove save. Gang takes a shot. That's going wide as the Bengals are going back into that mode they were in at the end of the first, where they're just putting the puck on net. Ooh, Nice edge work there by Ben Foster, and just like that, Canisius has numbers. Foster looking to get around, but there's a whistle on the play. What? Play was offsides, as that's a tough break for Canisius, as that breakout was moving with some speed and numbers. Buff State gets bailed out there as Ben Foster shows off some really nice wheels right there and some edge work as he leads a one-man breakout and almost a dangerous scoring opportunity.
Seen a lot of orange jerseys get over to the puck. That's something that you like to see more of. Sure, they lit up that goal before, but Buff State is just handling the puck a lot better and trying to take it away as they are creating an offensive opportunity, but it's going to be whistled dead.
Yeah, Jack Eberhard just maybe one too many moves at the blue line. That play is drawn offsides as both teams have exchanged rush-killing offsides infractions, as this broadcast is brought to you by Envious Gameware. Designers of custom high-end hockey uniforms, bags, and apparel, visit enviousgameware.com to give your team a look to be envious of. Magnus Indrickson is going to lean in to take the face-off against Matthew Larocque. Indrickson wins it, and the puck is kind of log-jammed right below our broadcast position and sent into the Canisius zone, where Enzalone will slow the play down. Little miscommunication as Jack Eberhard absolutely smokes his man. That hit was clean as a whistle, but it is going to be Canisius leading the breakout. Here's Eberhard again. You better watch out. You got to think Canisius is angry at him, but here's Mendick. Mendick takes a shot. Good play. Rebound in front by Indrickson, and Anzalone's got to hop all over that, as now the chippiness is coming, as Brendan Yanks did not like the hit he took from Jack Eberhard. I don't blame him. Hit was clean, but no one likes to get blown up like that.
No siree. Tensions are starting to flare right now. They're trying to take another shot at that left side, realizing if they can get it in before, they can do it again. But that hit before, as clean as they come, popped the chin strap clean off. But it looks like it's going to be remaining. Oh, seems like we got double penalties. Two guys on each team going to the box.
Yeah, both Jack Eberhard and Brendan Yanks. And look at them now. This is the best part. Look at this. This is what you love to see right here. They're laughing and fist bumping. If only every hockey player could do it like that, the best game in the world would be even better. Two players just playing hard. They appreciate it. They fist bump. I guarantee you there'll be no bad blood for the rest of this game over that hit, and that is what you love to see.
Oh yeah, it's all part of the game. You know, hard hits are what fans and what players love to see and love to do. And you know, as long as they can get along afterwards, it makes it that much better. It just makes ties, just bonds more so, just way closer to make through this sport.
An absolute one! Ryan Miller with an absolute nuke from the blue line. One-timer, top corner. The captain ties the game at 3. What a shot by Ryan Miller.
Like I said before, you're going to go for that left side or work before, and it can work again, and he takes it top shelf, lasers it all the way basically from the blue line. Might as well shot that from mid-ice. It had enough heat to make it from the other side, if I care. What a beautiful shot, taking away that one-goal lead and making sure that they stay right in this game.
Bengals take quick advantage of the 4-on-4 right here in the open ice, and they're going to look for more as Ryan Miller cheats up to the wing position from his D spot. Here comes, but Trefilio gets in. Oh, and a diving effort by Trefilio. He was inches away from what would have been an all-time highlight reel goal. But now it's the Bengals leading the rush. Little too jumpy right there. Icing is waved off. Canisius could be mad at that if they want to be, but Miller again on the pinch. Wow, there is some juice going here. As that puck is all the way down the ice, Damian Ish retreats into his own zone, and Tubbs says, wow, the pace has picked up in the last few seconds.
Since that hit, it seems like intensity has increased tenfold. Firing a shot from places that no one would ever take. A lot of intensity, a lot of speed. It seems like it just revitalized the team, as if everybody's batteries just got recharged out of nowhere.
All it takes is some physical play or a big goal. We got all that in the second period from both sides. And we're not even halfway through. We're not even 7 minutes into the period.
Nope, we've already had 3 goals scored between both teams, and I don't think that intensity is going to look to give up anytime soon.
Let's hope not, as the Bengals now are looking to keep possession. Bodies tumbling down as Campbell got speared. Please don't shoot that, Colby Lawrence. Okay, because Colby can shoot a puck, and that's... Yeah, Jack Campbell got one in the midsection right there. Looked incidental for sure, but that hurts.
Yeah, nothing intentional there, but I mean, like you were saying, if Colby Lawrence fired that, that might have gone right through Rip 15's chest trying to get it into the net. It's something you hate to see, a player going down, but he's getting off on his own free will.
He appears to be okay, so that's good. It's just more I know how hard Colby Lawrence can shoot a puck, and I know he knows better, but I just, that was tense. But all is well, as the puck is going to come out to neutral ice for the faceoff, as it's going to be Ian Worth, Rhett Dara, Owen Gang, and Colby Lawrence out there for the Bengals for this 4-on-4 possession. Ian Worth on a nice little faceoff play, walking in on his backhand, looking for a pass, gets it to Owen Gang. For Lawrence. Good look for Gang, closing space. Gang takes a shot, and a save made there by Anzalone. Owen Gang, the points are coming for him lately, and Owen Gang looks to challenge the Kenmore West goaltender, Kenmore West product, Anzalone. And you hold on, as the broadcast is also brought to you by the Battaglia Marciano Agency, an independent agent for auto, homeowners, business, and life insurance, providing peace of mind for Western New Yorkers for over 35 years. Ian Worth wins it back to Gang again. Gang takes a shot. That's blocked, but it does get on net there as Anzalone plays it to the side and into the corner. Griffin's looking to break out right here as it is picked up by Foster. Long shot right on the pad of Hayden Dawson. Clears that away with relative ease. And here comes the breakout. Rhett Dara, 1-on-3, chips the puck in, and he's going to go lead in on the forecheck. Rhett Dara, the Buffalo State quarterback. Great forecheck pressure as Gang swung a pitching wedge when he meant to swing a 5-iron there as it jumped on him. And now here's trouble for the Bengals as here's Patrick Larocque. Shoots for the far side and wide as Owen Gang did a nice job of closing his gap. That way there was no angle for the shot, and now Gang's going to lead the breakout. Gang meets some resistance at center ice, chips it in, then heads off for a change, and the Bengals got to move as here comes Foster. He's got speed, he's got a shot, the rebound, and then Foster looks to chase it down. Nolan Mitchell with guys in his back pocket. Puck is taken off his stick, and it's held by Larocque. Puck is chipped back to the point as now it's Canisius' turn to apply some pressure. Finds its way to the front of the net, but Hayden Dawson heads up right there, pounces on the puck in the blue ice, and covers for a whistle.
Way to get a glove on top of it, trying to slow down play as both teams had gotten back to full strength. It seems like they are listening into the broadcast because both teams are really favoring the left side of the net. All 3 goals coming from the left side from both ends on both sides of the puck, and it just seems like they are just attacking a singular point, hoping it works.
Oh, Ryan Miller felt that one, but he does head back into the play. Yeah, that went off his arm, so he's in rough shape right now, but he does start the breakout. Vincent Zach's behind him. Here's Vincent Zach. Vincent Zach through the legs. Ew, that looked like it hurt. As Carson Kummer keeps it alive. Drops it down low as Vincent Zach goes to the boards again. Canisius looking to break it out here as it is going to be Hoffmaster, but the puck's taken off his stick, and Nolan Mitchell comes the other way. Nolan Mitchell, backhand in front. Kummer's going to wind and fire, and it pinballs off 2 different players, and then Kummer steps around one, but has the puck neatly stripped from his backside by Maloney, and here come the Bengals. 2 players having a hard time gathering the puck right here as Mitchell goes to the wall with his 19 counterpart Maloney. Mitchell dislodges his man from the puck. O'Donnell steps through another, and here comes O'Donnell. He's got speed. O'Donnell over the line he goes, looking for the backdoor play, and he gets it there, but no stick for Aaron Johnson. Hager chips it down low for Johnson. Johnson gets squeezed into the boards, keeps the play alive. Hager back for Damian Ish. Damian Ish saves the breakout, but here come the Griffins. It is Justin Hutchison takes a shot, and Hayden Dawson squeezes and holds on as we're going to get a whistle with 10:42 to go here in the second period, as this broadcast is brought to you by Pup Styled by Jesse, one-on-one grooming services that will have your dog looking forward to its next visit, voted a best of 716 pet groomer for 22 and 23.
The scoring has cooled down, but that's going to happen anytime, but it feels like the intensity is right back where it was left after that huge hit before. Neither team relenting or giving up to any of the pressure being applied, and it seems like it's going to be a great game. And falls down to the knees trying to make a play happen there.
Big turnover there by the Bengals. No harm, no foul. There is Hager on the half wall. Another turnover in front of the net, and Hayden Dawson coming to the rescue again as the Bengals are doing themselves no favors, and Coach Turner has seen enough of that as they're switching the forwards right now.
Hayden is hot with that glove. Any puck within the area just flies straight into his hands as he has super glue in there. He is not letting anything get past him right now. He knows his team is working diligently on defense and offense, and if he's the last line, he's making sure that puck is not going to sneak by him so they can hopefully, next goal, take a 1-goal position that Canisius has just been applying and keeping this whole time.
That line has played well in the limited shifts they've seen tonight. That was a bit of a rough shift, but no harm, no foul here. And the Bengals are going to continue as Owen Gang will chip it off the glass over the outreach hand of the defenseman, and now here come the Bengals. Ian Worth with Dara and Campbell. Worth with 2 defensemen on him. Good squeeze out play right there by Jackson Grant as the puck goes into the wall. Gets a delayed penalty though. And now the Bengals are going to get an opportunity on the power play as there was just an absolute mayhem behind the net. At least one penalty. It looks like the Bengals are going to head to the power play for the first attempt tonight.
A lot of bodies crashing the goal, a lot of bodies crashing at the goal. But Buff State is going to be getting the penalty. It's going to be a 5-on-4, and they're going to definitely look to generate some offense here. Do not be surprised if we see a goal here, because they are just playing with so much intensity, so much heat coming at that goalie. Now being down a man, I feel like they are going to definitely try to make something happen, and personally, I believe that they will.
Buffalo State could definitely use a power play opportunity here, as the power play has been heating up lately. As it looks like Jackson Grant still is pleading his case for the penalty. That is going to fall on deaf ears as the Bengals will get to work, as this power play here is brought to you by Ivy Lee Pharmacy, locally owned neighborhood pharmacy in Buffalo for over 60 years, located at 2446 Elmwood Avenue in Kenmore. Puck sent down the wall, it goes for Worth. Worth looks to dodge the defender, and the play is kept down low in the Canisius zone for now, and it is cleared all the way past the outstretched stick of Campbell, where the puck is going to have to be played by Hayden Dawson. Campbell leading the rush, loses the puck, but good team defense, and it's like the breakout never even slowed down. O'Donnell going to the net, he's got Campbell on the far side. Good look for Mendick. Mendick back to the front, it goes there, off escape for Worth. Worth, Miller, he's going to threaten that one-timer. Now there's a low sinking shot, nobody on the back door as Ian Worth keeps it alive. Campbell on the half wall, on his forehand he goes, feeds it over to Miller. Miller, touch pass to Worth. Campbell looking back for Ryan Miller, into the corner it goes. Bengals keeping it. Pass to the front of the net, they score! Ian Worth, eyes in the back of his head, finds Brendan O'Donnell on the back door, has a yawning cage to deposit it in, and the Bengals take a 4-3 lead on the goal by O'Donnell on the beautiful setup from Ian Worth.
You couldn't ask for a more beautiful power play right there. I said something was going to happen, and something happened. An amazing setup, an amazing play. He was just sitting there waiting for his opportunity, and he knew he was going to get that puck, and he flipped it right there. As we're going to have a goalie change on the Canisius side, as they now find themselves down 4-3 after hopping out to an early 2-0 lead in the first 10 minutes of the first period.
Yeah, Charles Anzalone allowing 4 in basically the last 11 minutes of play, and the Canisius coaching staff has seen enough of that, and now it is going to be Brendan D in net for the Golden Griffins, number 35. Owen Gang sends it off the wall. He goes, defenseman down there, but no Bengals in pursuit. And it's going to be Mason Clare. Behind the net he goes. More relentless forecheck by Jack Eberhard. He has brought a lot of that since joining the Bengals for second semester, and they just can't get enough of it. It's going to be Woods, though, leading the breakout right there. Caden Mendick, though, with a good stick, but it's Canisius looking for the breakout, and LaRock was a half step away from getting in alone on Hayden Dawson. LaRock, nice backhand saucer pass, and then a little jumpy knuckle puck. Those can be dangerous around the net, as now Canisius looking to set up some pressure down below. Lawrence ties his man up, and then it is going to be Indridson to the corner it goes. Gang, Lawrence loses it in his skates, and Canisius just gets a gift right there as Colby Lawrence had no idea where the puck was, and just like that, Canisius gets the game tied at 4.
A little confusion, a little bad luck there on the Bengals' end. Great opportunity for Canisius, and that's something that they're going to take advantage of there. It looked like they were having a little bit of nervousness trouble over there on the Canisius side. A couple of slip-ups on the ice, a couple of missed opportunities, missed passes, but right there, that was something that they just could not let go. And now the game's all tied back up at 4-4, and it seems like we are not going to be running out of a shortage of offense anytime soon. Seeing a total of, what is it now, 6 goals in this entire period?
Yep, and we're not done. We're about halfway through the period as O'Donnell looking to feed the puck ahead for Nolan Mitchell. Down to the Worlds he goes, as now it's Canisius up as Luke Ingham goes to the wall with Mitchell. Vincent Zach, he is a very strong young man, and the ref finally blows the play dead as Ingham slows the play down, and we're going to get a face-off coming in the Canisius zone, as this broadcast is brought to you by Pup Styled by Jesse. Excuse me, this broadcast is brought to you by Colvin Cleaners for dry cleaning, wash and fold, tailoring, and more. Colvin Cleaners is who the State Bengals trust to keep their uniforms the sharpest in the league.
I believe that Jeopardy music was going to start playing as long as that puck was stuck up against the wall. There was absolutely nothing going on there, but it was blown dead quick as a shot is taken on early out of that face-off. Sets up a Buffalo State opportunity here.
Puck is in the corner there, in front of the net, and the first test for Brendan D is passed with flying colors as he gets that big pad out. Here comes Canisius. Play is way offsides, and Nolan Mitchell laid it anyways on Luke Ingham, and we're going to get a whistle, but it was a loud whistle.
Beautiful hit there after the whistle, in my own opinion, letting them know that we're still here, we're not going away, that if we can't get you during the play, we're going to get you after it and make sure that our body presence there if it's not with the stick.
Ingham goes D to D for Hoffmaster, then get back at center ice, and he's going to clear it, puts it right in Damian Ish's chin, and that's going to work for the Bengals as they're going to get a breakout. Vincent Zach, nice pass for O'Donnell. O'Donnell for Mitchell on his backhand. Mitchell! Oh, nice looking move there, but he puts it wide to the far post. Hummer with a high rising shot into the corner it goes. Nolan Mitchell in pursuit, chips it down low. And then now Canisius is going to get a breakout here as it is going to be Larocque. Larocque takes a shot and that goes high and wide. But Canisius keeps it in with Abel. Abel gets some time and space. Nice save by the goaltender Dawson. As the puck is cleared to center ice again. Canisius gets the puck in deep as we are down to 6:20 to go here in the second period. Miller. Hard pass off, but it was read nicely there by Mason Clare. But then Ian Worth takes it right back for the Bengals. Then Mason Clare takes it back. So we got a two-man game between Worth and Clare going on. Worth drops it back for Comer. He's got Trafilio coming on him. And he just chips it all the way through. That will not be icing. But it's going to be Foster, and you know he wants to skate the puck. Foster off the tip of the skate of Larocque. That's going to go the length of the ice for an icing. As with 5:51 to go here in period 2, we're going to get a whistle and an offensive zone face-off for the Bengals.
Seems like after scoring that goal, Canisius has come out as they have been revived with brand new life here. And Bengals' intensity seems as keeping up, but Canisius just feels like they're playing at a slightly higher pace, but it's not something that the Bengals are afraid of, not something that they're going to fear away from, as they're having a face-off on the offensive side for them.
Face-off is won, however, by Canisius, as Foster's going to chip it up for Trafilio, who then drops it back for Larocque. Yanks and Miller go to the corner together. Miller comes out of there with the puck. Miller looks to put a move, almost lost it, did a nice job of getting it to center ice, and now he's going to be in hard pursuit, and he causes a turnover. But then they called a penalty on Ryan Miller, and he does not agree with the call at all. They're going to call a high stick, as the Bengals now are going to head to the penalty kill with 5:30 to go here in the second period. Ryan Miller cannot get himself tossed right now. He's got to go to the box. And that is what you can't have from your captain right there, as he continued to argue with the refs, and now he's gone for 10 minutes. That is something you cannot have, especially from your captain. The Bengals will have to kill a penalty, and then will be without their top defenseman for the remainder of the period and a good chunk of the third period.
Yeah, a little extracurricular right there, and that's going to give him a nice little timeout there in the box. It's going to shorthand his team. It's definitely going to shorthand them on the fact that they are missing a top player for them right now, as he is still going down there in the box. He doesn't think that he has gotten enough off of his chest.
They're sending Steve White to serve the penalty. As now it is going to be Vincent Zach leaning in to take the face-off here against Matthew Larocque, as the Bengals have to kill a penalty now. Zach wins it for Ish. Ish fires it down. That's going to go the length of the ice, and the first 10 seconds of this penalty kill are out of the way as the Griffins are going to look to wind it up. Here comes Hoffmaster. Through the neutral zone he goes. Hoffmaster over the line, down on his backhand. Hoffmaster looking to wheel wide. Feeds one in front of the net, and a big save there by Dawson. However, it's not out as Yanks keeps it in. Down low it goes. Steed passing below the goal line, working very nicely as it's LaRock down below the line. That's picked up there by Campbell, and Campbell backhands the puck to length. Goal of the ice. D comes out a little bit to slow it down, and now the Griffins are going to look to wind it up again as they have Grant behind the defense, and now it's a bit of a breakout as Canisius has pressure in front of the net, but the shot is wide. And now Brendan O'Donnell gets there first, and he will rip the puck down all the way as we are halfway through the penalty kill here for the Bengals. And we're getting a change. It's going to be Hoffmaster. Stick handling his way through the neutral zone. Chips it in where Colby Lawrence heads down into his corner. Lawrence then turns and fires the length of the ice. And that's going to help the Bengals as D launched it out of play. That is going to be an offensive zone faceoff for the Bengals. That's a weird bounce, but you'll take it if you're a Bengal. That's a tough break there for Brendan D. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before.
If I'm Colby Lawrence in my head and out loud, I'm saying that was exactly what I planned on doing.
There is no chance he said anything but that either. Just the way he drew it up, right?
Yep, that's exactly what he was hoping to happen, but an opportunity is an opportunity. It's not something you can pass up. Worst
case scenario, Canisius has to go the length of the ice right here, and Brendan O'Donnell doing a whale of a job here on this forecheck to kill the penalty. Canisius looking to go the length of the ice here, and they're going to take the scenic route, but somehow that's going to work as as LaRock leads the rush. Gets far with it, has the puck taken off his stick, but the point man keeps it alive. And now it's Abel. Got some room here as we're down to 10 seconds to go in the penalty kill. That's off his stick. Carson Kummer gets it to the line and gets it out. And now the puck is chipped in with 3 seconds, 2 and 1, and the Bengals kill the penalty as they are even. And now Lawrence puts it on the stick of Mitchell. Mitchell for O'Donnell. O'Donnell takes a quick shot on the cold goaltender. Saved there by Brendan D. Hey, you don't get a warm-up, test him, see what you might get away with. Brendan D is a good goaltender, though. That was not much of a test for him, and he makes the save, as I don't think any thoughts of a rusty goaltender should be entering the thoughts of the Bengals. Brendan D is a good goaltender, and he looks like he's just fine right now.
Now he slotted in perfectly. It was right up the gut. He knew exactly how to handle that one. We're going to see if we're going to get a different opportunity here. Maybe they'll take it at the left. It was something that worked earlier for the Bengals, but we're going to see if they can take a shot at it after this face-off.
To the half wall it goes, and it's not able to be kept in by Gang as here comes Maloney. One defenseman back, and he loses the puck here, but there is some help from Canisius as they're looking for Mendick through center ice. Riley Fatzinger gets the puck over the blue line with Caden Mendick on him, but it's the Bengals that are going to break it out as they send the puck up there for Indridson, as here comes Eberhard. Eberhard backhand looking for Mendick. Oh, and that, wow, I haven't seen that either. Riley Fatzinger made a nice defensive play, but when he went to clear it, put it right back on Eberhard's stick, and the puck had to have jumped on him to get up that quickly from him that close.
Yeah, he got a golden opportunity after already having a great one. Immediately testing that left side, as I referenced earlier, it seems like that might be a favorable spot. Hopefully that they have the same issue as their former goalie that was in. Maybe they can pass one straight through. Both teams full strength here, and Buffalo State eager to take back that 1-goal lead that they had for a second there.
Here comes Canisius with Woods. Woods on his backhand. He's got some room here. Goes backhand, but Ish gets a good stick on that shot attempt, and it is steered wide. Eberhard. Oh, that was a good idea, but it's just out, stretching Mendick, and it's going to be Foster. Foster hits the brakes, but Mendick all over him. And the Canisius was seconds away from an odd man rush, but a good defensive play by the Bengals to prevent that. And now there's a logjam right below our broadcast position. Neat little play there by Woods, and he's going to take a shot, and Owen Gang blocks that and then tells Matthew Woods about how good his block was. Then Woods throws an elbow into him. That's awesome, but okay. That happened right in front of the ref, too.
Yep, nothing was said about it either. It's odd. Whistle was dead, and now we got a bunch of
yeah, the ref said, I think the ref got him. Oh, the ref, you know what? No, I don't want to see a penalty there. I'm glad the ref did that, told him knock that nonsense off, but that did not warrant a penalty. I was just shocked that nobody was going to do anything about that.
A little just extra jarring after the play, but
No, we don't need the refs taking control, but yeah, no more of that from either side. It's not an isolated incident. There's been some chippiness to this game as the puck is chipped through the wall, as it's going to be Campbell versus Foster, as the Bengals get there with Dara. Dara with 3 on him, gets it to Campbell, looks to take a shot, and a good first baseman pick right there by the goaltender Brendan D on the block shot from Campbell, as we are down to 1:53 to go here in the second period.
scooped it up perfectly there. It was a bouncing, wobbly one, but those are the ones you got to look out for the most. That's the one that might get by you, thinking it's so simple that you don't even notice that it will slip on. 2 minutes remaining in this second period, as the intensity is as high as ever.
That plays read beautifully there by Canisius, and here's a break-in for Larocque. Larocque, oh, and it's a pass! And it does not get through! And Patrick Larocque trying to be unselfish. I don't think August Trafilio was ready for that. And the Bengals luck out, because a 2-on-0 involving August Trafilio as the shot man. 9 times out of 9 1/4, that ends up in the back of your net. The Bengals get very lucky there. That is a mistake they straight up cannot allow to happen. That is the second time they've gotten beaten by that. End up, they're not once. Do not do that again. And they allow a good look right there, but the goaltender makes the save there, Hayden Dawson. And it's held by Abel through a screen. There's a rebound, and Colby Lawrence finds the puck that way and chips it out. And Ian Worth was sneaky behind the D. And then another case of someone that passed when they should have shot here. And now back and forth we go, as now it's Canisius with Ingham. Ingham takes a shot, a worm burner. Nothing there. Puck finds its way to the front of the net. Where is it? Guys going down all over the place as the chippiness continues. As Ingham and Colby Lawrence, that's a heavyweight bout I want to take a look at.
That is definitely a fight that I would pay money to see. Bodies toppling over on the goalie.
I don't think that's a good idea by Ingham to pick on that guy.
No.
Ingham's a nice, strong kid, don't get me wrong, but that is a defensive end, and I would not do that if I'm not crazy enough to pick a fight with him.
Never in a million years would I ever look in Colby Lawrence's direction and say, I want to throw a punch at that man.
Nope, no, you don't. But also, they're going to just remove all the players from the ice so nothing boils over. Good coaching on both ends there. That's to be expected, as these are two very respected coaching staffs here in the UNYCHL. As it's going to be O'Donnell leaning in to take the face-off against Larocque. O'Donnell wins it, but it is Yanks who comes away with it. Tough angle shot for the far side, just wide of the post. Matthew Woods keeps the play alive. Funky play right here as Marciello stumbles, but he does get the play up to Vincent Zach. Pass for O'Donnell, and then a long. That's an interesting way to break out, but it works. Somehow that play would stayed onside. I don't know that it actually did, but we'll take it. As we just got some weird movements of the puck going right here, but normal is boring as the puck is sent all the way around behind as Vincent Zach maintains possession with 35 to go here in the second period. Marciello with a shot. That looked like a pass. We'll call that a pass, but Canisius is going to look for a last-minute breakout. Woods slides under the check here. He's going to look to break it out as he's got some shiftiness to him as here he comes. Woods around Zach and off the bar as, ooh, that was close to being an absolute beauty of a shot for a highlight reel, but the crossbar had other plans. 4-3 seconds as the Bengals just kind of chip the puck into the corner, as that will do it here for second period play, as you're getting exactly what you want here out of a hockey game, as the two teams are coming into the third period a tie hockey game, as it's a 4-4 tie between the Golden Griffins and the Bengals.
Yep, 6 total goals between both teams there. If I'm the Buffalo State Bengals, I'm feeling as happy as I could after going down 2-0 early. You take back the momentum, you take back some energy, and you're going to take a bite out of Canisius there, as they had to switch out their goalie midway through the second period. That's got to do something to your mental as a team entirely.
It's either going to fire you up or it could do the opposite. It looked like Canisius was fine as they scored quickly after the goaltending switch, played solid defense and did not get scored on again, as we're going to have a 20-minute hockey game coming in for the third period. We're going to step away as the ice is resurfaced, and we will be right back after this.
People ask, what is Buffalo Golf and Social? Buffalo Golf and Social is anything you want it to be. It can be the best instruction. It can be a vibe. It can be a hangout with your friends, renting a simulator for 4 hours, playing your own playlist, and putting a game up on the TV. We are about everything and anything pertaining to golf. And most importantly, we are trying to build a community of players and a community of people who love and are dedicated to the game.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
And welcome back to Harborcenter in downtown Buffalo, New York, where we are just about ready for third period action between the Canisius Golden Griffins and the Buffalo State Bengals. Hello, everybody. Thank you very much. For those of you who were able to stay up with us into the wee hours of Friday night, very possibly into Saturday morning, thank you for sticking with us. I am Sean McHugh here to deliver the call of the third period, joined here by camera operator Jeff Jazarowski, color commentator, color commentator Spike. And we are just about ready for third period play as this game is tied 4-4 as we're getting right into it as Ian Worth is going to lean in to take the face-off against Jackson Grant. And we are underway as nobody is messing around now. Puck is through the neutral zone and it's chipped in there where it's picked up by Owen Gang. Gang is going to retreat into his own end, and then he's going to go up the wall looking for Carson Kummer, as that puck is then kept in, and the shot is saved there by Hayden Dawson, nice and early, as we're going to get a quick whistle just 21 seconds into third period action.
Dawson staying hot with that glove, letting it just fly right in there. We're set up for a great continuation of this game. A beautiful third period ahead of us, as we are set up with a face-off, the Canisius offensive side. Buffalo State way to kill it.
Here comes Jack Campbell with a head of steam through the zone. Campbell has the puck taken off his stick. The play is called offsides, as we're going to get another whistle, as the pace is a little stagnant to start the period. I don't anticipate that continuing much longer, however. Face-off is won, and here comes Foster. Breakout pass looking for Trafilio, as I expect to see a healthy dose of these two in this third period. Trafilio wheeling around, cross it goes, here comes, and a nice head fake and a backhand and a butt end save as Aiden Flaherty. Nice sweeping move to get a shot off. Big save there by Dawson. Here come the Bengals now with Mitchell. Mitchell through the neutral zone, over center ice he goes. Gets through a stick check initially, but then the back check by the Golden Griffins, and here comes Abel. Abel looks to get through Ish. He does, and a pad save by Dawson, and now here comes O'Donnell. For Zach, he can jet, and Vincent Zach gets through everybody, but the wet ice slowed him down just a bit. Still gets a shot off, as Vincent Zach looks to continue the pressure, as the puck's just not moving right now on this wet ice. Something these players are going to have to deal with. Here comes Trafilio, puts a move, and a big save there by Dawson as Trafilio went to go opposite side, and Dawson just got his pad on that to keep it out of the net. D-to-D pass looking for Mitchell, and he chips it out through center ice, and now Canisius goes D-to-D as it's gathered by Ingham. Through the neutral zone for Woods. Nice play by Ingham, though. Eberhard went to hit him, and Woods just shrugged him right off. Good, powerful play there by number 29, Matthew Woods. Here's Gang. He's got Woods on him. Woods knocks the puck off him, and the puck goes into the corner where it's picked up there by Jack Eberhard initially. Bengals not able to move the puck as it's yanked. Down low it goes for Canisius. Now puck's turned over to Mendick, but then he loses the puck, and it's chipped back in. Carson Kummer for Mendick. Mendick patiently waiting for the outlet pass, sends it through the neutral zone where it's picked up there and then sent all the way in on Dawson, who's going to play it, but there's nobody home, and the puck is just left behind there for Gang. Luckily for Gang, the Canisius defender lost his stick, and he's able to get the breakout pass for Jack Eberhard. Eberhard with the drop for Indridson. The drop back for Eberhard. It was a good look there, but a better skate as Lawrence on a race for it just chips it into the zone. Bengals are offsides as Mendick has to tag up, and the goaltender D drops it back, and it's picked up there by Mason Clare. Turnover, here's Mendick with a shot, and a good defensive back check there by Hoffmaster blocks that play, and it goes out for the whistle with 16:55 to go, as this broadcast is brought to you by Buffalo Golf and Social, Western New York's premier indoor golf facility with locations in downtown Buffalo and in Orchard Park, New York. Book your next event at Buffalo Golf and Social.
Love to take a note at Dawson cementing himself as some sort of Berlin Wall over there. After letting up that first two, he's only let up two since, keeping his team in it, staying red hot with those pads and that glove as well.
He's just looking to break it out right here. As a nice pass here. A nice move right there by Maloney. Moves in, but he's not able to finish. And then Rhett Dara looks to chip it up on the wall. Canisius, though, with some pressure to keep it alive. Puck's kind of rolling there. Bengals a little casual skating to it, and that's going to allow Canisius to kind of get a tough angle shot right there. Bengals are a little scrambly right now, but they are going to get a breakout, and they are going to get the puck in deep as things worked out fine as Ian Worth is going to lead the forecheck for the Bengals. Bengals setting up their pressure, but Canisius breaks it, and now here comes Maloney. Maloney with a drag through Marciello. The initial shot was blocked. The follow-up is on net as Hayden Dawson makes another save. Worth going to the wall. With Marciello, puck's on net. Handcuffs the goaltender Dawson, but he recovers nicely and then pounces on it and holds for another whistle As with 15:52 to play, we're going to get another stoppage, as this broadcast is brought to you by 412 Communications. Your new gold standard in digital media solutions. Build bridges between your brand and its clientele, allowing the 412 Communications team to put their 40-plus years of experience to work for you. Faceoff is won by the Bengals, and Gang chips it, and it's Brennan O'Donnell behind his own net. Chips the pass up to Vincent Zach, makes the catch, chips it for Mitchell. Mitchell chips it by two defenders, then heads down the wing. Mitchell dances around one, is going to chase after it, looks to feed the puck in front of the net, does not get there, but Mitchell and Vincent Zach, heavy on the forecheck, continue to lay pressure now, as it is Stephen LePage leading the breakout. Marciello cleans his man up, but Canisius gets the puck through the zone, as a good back check there by Owen Gang. The play is offside, so the Bengals are going to get a chance to maintain some possession here. Marciello's pass does not connect. It's going to go the length of the ice, and we are going to get an icing, as this broadcast is also brought to you by Militello Realty, Western New York's premier commercial real estate broker to buy, sell, or lease any office, industrial, retail, or investment property. Trust the unparalleled knowledge and experience of Militello Realty.
Buff State coming out a little slow at the beginning of this period, but it didn't seem to take away from their game at all. They are still without their captain going into this next 15 minutes of the game, but he should be coming back into the game soon, and that's going to revitalize this team.
Should be the next whistle, I think, or one of the next couple whistles. As the zone is left a little early by the Bengals, as Marciello chips it to an open point. That's going to make its way to center ice. And the puck is just chipped, though, as this linesman just continues to learn nothing and is in the way again. Trefilio from an angle, save made by Dawson. Dawson knew who that was and challenged high, makes the nice pad save. Oh, puck finds its way to the front of the net. Big heads up play there by Nolan Mitchell, but it's Canisius keeping the play alive. Good looking pass there, but Mitchell read it beautifully. And now here come the Bengals. Mitchell's got an angle if he turns on the Jets. Mitchell hits the brakes, then sends it down low for Zach. Vincent Zach going to the wall with Camden Abel. It's Indridson fishing the puck out. Nice move he makes. Indridson for Lawrence. Lawrence rips one. Oh, that hurts. Yep, August Trefilio felt that. I give him credit. That is not a shot I'm trying to stand in front of, as here's Vincent Zach. Shot for the far side. Hits the side of the net, but Vincent Zach gathers for Lawrence, and that's going to be trouble, but Lawrence recovers nicely. At least prevents the breakout, but it is going to be Abel leading the rush. Abel looking to create a shot for himself. He's not able to, but he does gather the puck initially, and it's kept in by the Griffins. Mendick not able to control that outlet pass, and the puck is in the slot. There's a shot just wide, and then Hayden Dawson extends and dives on top of that puck and holds for a whistle with 13:42 to go here in third period play, as this broadcast is brought to you by NBS Gameware, designers of high-end custom hockey uniforms, bags, and apparel. Visit nbsgameware.com to give your team a look to be envious of.
You can feel the weight looming over both of these teams of who's going to score next. That definitely won't determine the game, but it's going to open the floodgate like it did in the previous period for people to just start firing on them.
Save made again there by Dawson, but Canisius maintains possession with Woods. Woods, nice move to get around two. Does keep it in, though. Good play there by Matthew Woods, and the puck is chipped around by Gang, as Carson Kummer's going to race for it here with LaRock. Gets to an open point, and it's going to be a quick shot. Ooh, that was labeled short side. I don't know if that was on net, but Hayden Dawson wasn't messing around on that shot from Aiden Flaherty, as he will hold on for a whistle, as Ryan Miller now, as the Bengals survive, and he will make his way back to the Bengals bench.
It seems every intermission that Dawson's speaking with Derek Jeter inside of that locker room, as he is not letting anything get past him with that glove. Anything within the vicinity, he is snagging it right away, taking that puck out of play and making sure that everything that they attempt up high is going to stay inside of that glove of his.
Puck is chipped to the wall there, and it's going to be LaRock. Sends it in front of the net, and there was a man there, but he was not able to get a stick on that, and now Eberhard's going to lead the rush. Eberhard with some speed. Eberhard does get kind of stood up there. Oh, and a nice play by LaRock, but Mendick finishes him back. But here comes Foster, and he's got speed. Canisius has numbers. Drops it back to Woods with a shot, butt end save there made by Hayden Dawson. And a race for it, and Woods is going to get there first, and he drops it back to the point man, and then Woods gets it back. Eberhard comes out of there with the puck, crosses it from Mendick, but Mendick quickly has it stripped by Foster, and then Foster's going to look to skate it. Plays off sides, but Foster gains the line as they tag up, And Foster just strong on his skates, does get it to the front. The Bengals have to be more aware of the front of the net there, but Campbell drops one looking for Magnus Indridsson. Bengals have to be aware. Canisius is looking to stretch now as they're looking to get players behind the defense, and they're doing a good job of it. Something the Bengals defense core needs to adjust to. That should be a little easier with Ryan Miller back on the bench. Dara has the puck initially, but again, it's taken off him by Foster. Far shot, and there's that glove again as it's grabbed by Hayden Dawson and held on for a whistle with 11:55 here to go in the third period, as this broadcast is brought to you by the Battaglia Marciano Agency. An independent agent for auto, homeowners, business, and life insurance, the Battaglia Marciano Agency provides peace of mind for Western New Yorkers for 35 years. Ooh, face-off is won by Canisius, and a sneak attack shot by Will Melling hits the outside of the post. Bengals getting badly outshot in this period. They really need some possession as Canisius is doing a bang-up job of playing dump and chase as Ryan Miller takes his first shift of the period. Ish goes to the wall for Campbell. Campbell chips it up for Worth. The Bengals can move if they go. And that play was whistled offsides. I don't know about that. The camera operator, Jeff Jazarowski, definitely doesn't agree, and he's got the best look at this of anybody. I don't know about that, but it is what it is as the faceoff's going to come out into neutral ice.
A bit of an off call there. Bengals seem a little lackadaisical on defense, but it seems like the Canisius' eagerness to score has been being quite helpful for them, as it seems like their pressure that they're putting on themselves is taking away from their scoring opportunities.
There's a long shot, and again, it's held there by Hayden Dawson as Canisius just continues to shoot, as they have opened up a 9-shot advantage here in this third period, as it was tied. Shots were tied at 22 going in. Now it's 32-1 in this third period. The Bengals really need to start getting some time in the Canisius zone in this tie hockey game. Good play there by Ryan Miller to knock the puck off his man's stick, and then Miller just launches the puck. Is that going to get on net? Yes, it is. That is not going to be icing. That's going to work out for the Bengals as Hager leads the forecheck. Back and forth they go as Canisius is going to look to break it out here. Breakout pass through the middle it goes, and the play is offsides. And now the Bengals get a breakout. Here's Mark Hager. Hager going in, drops it back for Steve White. Wasn't ready for the pass, and now the Griffins are going to look to counter. Here's Grant. Over the line. Steps, got a shot. Puck bounces up, and Hayden Dawson slides over as Canisius had two guys with opportunities on the back door. Neither were able to get their sticks on the puck and slide it in, as we're going to get another whistle, as this broadcast is also supported by Pup Styled by Jesse, with one-on-one grooming services that will have your dog looking forward to its next visit. Voted a best of 716 pet groomer for 2022 and 2023. Pup Styled by Jesse on Main Street in Clarence, just east of Transit Road.
It seems as if the first period was put on pause, an entirely different movie was put on, and now we're back. Buff State seems to be troubling to swarm over to the puck.
Wow, that worked, though.
Gonna be kept
that was about to be an icing, but Nolan Mitchell hustling forces the goaltender D to hold it, and the Bengals actually come out of here with the offensive zone faceoff now.
Taking the words right out of my mouth as I'm saying that they're having an issue with getting towards the puck, speeding up the ice, making sure that they can keep this puck on their side so they can create an offensive opportunity, as they're now being outshot by 10 goals and 10 shots this period alone.
That's not going to help anything, as then here comes Trefilio. Trefilio shoots, and he scores! They have played with fire way too much with number 17. He finally makes them pay, and he made it look good as Canisius, with 10:05 to go in the third, takes a 5-4 lead on another turnover in the offensive zone, leading to a breakout.
A very gutsy attempt, tempting that right-hand side. His glove, which seems to have been hot all game, going top shelf there. But if you put your hand on the stove, you're going to get burnt, and it seems like the Bengals got burnt there with their lackadaisical defense, as it has prevailed to the Canisius side on offense.
Ryan Miller takes a hit from the goal scorer, Trefilio, and gets the puck in deep as the puck is gathered now there by Mason Clare. Clare off the wall it goes there. It's kept in initially, but Clare jumps up, and he's going to lead the rush. Nolan Mitchell, though, does a great job taking the puck off his stick. The play is offsides, and the Bengals are going to get a breakout with Ryan Miller. Ryan Miller High, hard pass does not reach Nolan Mitchell as Riley Fetzinger is going to gather behind his net. Ryan Miller was taken down there on the play there by Camden Abel. And now Damian Ish retreats into his own zone. Here's Brendan O'Donnell. Over the line he goes. O'Donnell takes the shot, looking in front of the net, takes a bounce, rebound, they score! This line just cannot stop lately as it's Nolan Mitchell on the feed from Brendan O'Donnell. And just like that, the Bengals break through again and get this game live. Back and forth we go.
Canisius thought that they could have a moment to breathe there, but the Bengals coming back in to step right back on, tying this game up, making sure that they can't maintain that one-goal lead that they just keep desperately trying to hold on to there. Beautiful scoring opportunity there to keep it in front of them, to capitalize there and try to swing momentum back in their favor.
Face controlled there by Canisius by Woods. Woods chips it ahead there as Lawrence is going to chip it up looking for Campbell. And here come the Griffins again. Gang picks it up at center ice, and oh yeah, the Bengals, they found their legs. Now here they come as a long shot from Campbell is steered wide. Gang takes the shot. It hits a leg and goes to the corner for Campbell. Now Ian Worth loses his man into the corner he goes. Ian Worth on his backhand, shielding the puck. Still has it. Turnaround shot looking for the deflection. Good way to kind of locate that puck there by Dell as now Dara goes to the wall. Worth, though, makes the play. Worth looks for the backdoor play. Great defense right there, though, by Braden Yanks as that was headed for the back door, as now here comes Woods. He's got speed, but his hands are faster than the puck there as it's a turnover in the neutral zone, but that's as far as the Bengals get before Ben Foster looks to go the other way. Foster, nice spin move on Campbell, but then the puck is taken off him by Dara, but Woods takes another hard whack at it and does get the puck deep where Colby Lawrence retreats in his own end and chips the puck off the glass. That is knocked down by Worth into the offensive zone, and Canisius is going to look to break out, and they will. They've got numbers. No, they do not have numbers, but here comes Canisius. There's a long shot. That was high and wide. For the Bengals, may be running low on fuel here. But there's the shot. It's fanned on, but the Bengals are not able to get it out. There's the shot, fought off there by Hayden Dawson, and then Ryan Miller chips it to the corner. Oh, and a great keep initially, but here come the Bengals, 2-on-1. Indridson with Dara. Indridson takes the shot, and a save there by D. Puck is off the skate of Griffin Regan. It's going to go the length of the ice. That will not go far enough for icing, though, as Ryan Miller's got some pressure. Ryan Miller sidestep one for Mendick in his skates. Mendick's got to get that puck in the neutral zone, and he does. Eberhard for Indridson. Eberhard, knuckle puck shot, and that goes wide as Eberhard got a shot off there. Eberhard again, drops it for Gang, takes the shot, deflected in front, and then saved there by Brendan D. Damian Ish, gutsy pinch right there, but it pays off. Here's Jack Eberhard. He takes a shot. That finds his way through. Mendick on the backhand from an angle. Ish keeps it alive. Another long shot on the rebound. What a save by Brendan D. SportsCenter, there's your highlight. What a save by the Canisius goaltender as he reaches across and makes the save with his stick and keeps the game tied. Wow, if Canisius can come out of here with anything, we are going to look right back on that save, as that looked eerily similar to a legendary goaltender that played across the street about 20 years ago.
I'm at a loss for words right there. I was setting up to speak about how an amazing goal that could have been, making a diving, leaping play, extending his body to keep that one out of the net. Just an incredible thing to see out of that goalie. And he's taking advantage of the opportunity he's been given after replacing the former goalie that led up the quick 4 goals in that second period.
Play down low, and it's held in there by Vincent Zach. Canisius looking to break it out right here. They're not going to be able to do that yet as Colby Lawrence keeps that in. It stays alive. Puck is chipped ahead right there as now the puck is just going everywhere, and it's just like a rubber speedball right here. Ryan Miller's got some room, though. Ryan Miller puts a move on one, but the puck, he does not actually succeed with the move, and now here comes Canisius with Trefilio. Trefilio goes at Lawrence, then takes the shot, steered wide, but Trefilio picks the puck up back again. Oh, good looking pass into a shooting position. There's the shot there, but Miller steps out to block it. Puck is then sent down low where Ryan Miller picks up, and he just hammers it off the same wall, but it's held there by Abel. As this Canisius forecheck is causing problems for the Bengals again. Mitchell. He's looking for Zach, and that is too far ahead, as that's going to be an icing as with 5:14 to go in this tie game. We are coming down to nail-biting moments.
We may be looking at a little bit of overtime here if no one can get the puck in the net, but
puck is going to be, face-off is going to be coming up into the defensive Bengal zone here as Thurner, who has 2 today, looks to control the face-off. Here comes Miller. Off the glass, it is going to get its way to center ice there, but Canisius maintains possession initially. Little bit of difficulty handling the puck there by Flaherty, but he gets the puck to probably the best guy he could get it to in Foster. Bengals have him deep here. If they can skate here, this puck's not going to make it for icing. So Campbell is going to head on back there, but Flaherty did have enough of a jump and is a strong skater in his own right. Gets there first with plenty of time to spare. Foster looking for the breakout, gets it for Carson Kummer. Up that goes here. Dara looking to get there first. It's a good play there by Foster. As Foster with a nice sidestep. He's got a little time and space, but this time Hayden Dawson gets that glove up and holds on as we're going to get a whistle with 4:29 to go here in the third period.
I'd gotten a little too intoxicated of thinking about the opportunity of watching more of this hockey game go on, but like something has to give soon if either of these teams are looking to come off of this rink with a win. It seems as if neither side is relenting after letting up 1-2 quick goals to be third period.
Yeah, this has been a great hockey game so far and plenty more to go as the puck is kept in there by Canisius. Long shot, and there's the glove of Hayden Dawson again, as we will get another whistle, as this broadcast is brought to you by Ivy Lee Pharmacy, a locally owned neighborhood pharmacy for over 60 years, covering your immunization needs as well as CBD, home health care, and any other, located at 2446 Elmwood Avenue in Kenmore. There's the shot, and handcuffs the goaltender Dawson a little bit. No harm, no foul there, as we'll get another whistle.
The nerves are high on that ice and up here for me, because I am just hoping that the Bengals can put one into that net. But it seems like they are applying way too much offensive pressure on the Canisius side. They're hoping to be the ones that snip away with that next goal.
Here's Campbell, though, looking to do something about that. Good breakout pass for Dara. Dara gains the line, waiting for backup, and he's got it with Ian Worth. Here's Worth on his backhand. Absorbs the contact, gets a shot. Where's the puck? It's in the glove of Brendan D. And now Luke Ingham has to be careful here. The ref just told him not to do the thing he just did and didn't call a penalty, so it's good to know his word matters.
Canisius not liking that attempt at that glove poke out there.
No, I mean, you probably shouldn't allow the puck on your goal line then.
Seems like an issue for their defense and not for the Bengals, because they seem like they just want to score and they're chipping at them for looking at an opportunity that they could have taken away.
Canisius smartly players off the rink, as do the Bengals, as again, one thing neither team can afford is to let emotions cause a penalty or anything to happen at a tied game at this point. But it's the Bengals looking to set up shop in the offensive zone. Ian Worth. He's creative, and he finds his high school teammate Ish with the shot, and that, I mean, Canisius just has 3 in the zone there. It's going to be tough to get point shots through there. That's not a point shot! That is a tap in for Ian Worth as the puck bounces. Canisius is arguing it does not matter. It is a 6-5 Bengals lead.
What an incredible play right there to take that puck out of the sky, drop it in front of them, and still be able to get a stick in front of it and snipe it in.
They're still complaining about it too. I know these refs were real quick to give a 10-minute misconduct last time they were argued with. I'm wondering how quick they are to do that here.
Looks like these words, though, are going to be falling on deaf ears as that goal's going to stand. Buff State's going to take a 6-5 lead.
What are you going to do, review it? There's no instant replay. Call on the ice stands.
As much as they want to say, it's not going to change the scoreboard, as with 3 minutes, 27 seconds remaining,
Game's
getting
not
outshot.
over. Canisius really, the game's not over. It's a back and forth affair. They just got to worry about getting the next goal. And okay, the face-off play says that, but the play is offsides. Bengals with a 6-5 lead, looking to protect that in the waning moments here in regulation. Here's Indridson, dropping it back for Eberhard. He's got some room. He takes the shot. Oh, that had some mustard on it, but it goes wide to the short side. Puck is chipped up on the wall to Mendick. Backhand it goes to an open wing, and now here come the Golden Griffins. Nice move there on the breakout, and the pass is behind the intended target, but Abel with a nice stick job at least slows it down. But the team defense of the Bengals jams that in the neutral zone, and now here comes Indridson. Over the line, takes the shot. No shot's a bad shot here if you're Buffalo State. Everything on net, everything down low, but be responsible. Mendick is very responsible right there as the Griffins cough it up again in front of their own net. It's a 7-5 lead, and they're arguing again for some reason.
It seems as if that ref didn't like what they were saying earlier. He may have interfered with the play just a little bit, but not too much to where Canisius couldn't recover.
Well,
but Buff State had their eyes glued to the puck, and now they're taking a 2-goal advantage here late in the third period.
Well, Canisius has benefited from the refs being in the way of the puck about 7 times tonight, so that is just part of the playing surface. Either way, 2 brutal turnovers leading to 2 late goals in the third period, and just like that, a minute ago the Bengals were trailing. They now have a 2-goal lead, but again, Spike, this lead is absolutely anything but safe. And that's exactly what you got to do to try to get back into this thing. Is a quick shot on goal, glove there by Hayden Dawson. As this broadcast is brought to you by Colvin Cleaners. For dry cleaning, wash and fold, tailoring, and more, Colvin Cleaners is who the Bengals trust to keep their uniforms the sharpest in the league. Faceoff is won by the Bengals, and that's chipped by Owen Gang. Good keep in there by Aiden Flaherty, and it's chipped in down low to Carson Comer, who goes D to D for Owen Gang, goes back to his D partner. They're going to play catch with the puck, and that is perfectly fine until the Canisius reads that beautifully, which they did, but Indridson in support chips the puck out to the blue line. Eberhard. Nice breakout from Mendick. Mendick tips it behind him and in. That's a great play here as we're inside. We're now into 2 minutes to go. Mendick on the forecheck creates a turnover. And then Foster loses the puck and then runs him headfirst into the ground, hits him twice. He just got himself tossed, and that is an absolutely brutal penalty to take if you're Canisius. You just cannot have that in a 2-goal game in the third period. Absolutely awful discipline late in the game by Canisius.
Especially with under 2 minutes remaining. They're going to be playing with 4 players for the rest of the game.
Bud. You should slam that door. That's a terrible penalty to take.
Just awful for them. They're going to be down a man for the remainder of this. Also down 2. It seems like Canisius is finding themselves in an impossible hole to climb out of.
Do not say the I word. Things happen, but Canisius certainly did not make it easy on themselves. They have literally turned a mountain into a 90-degree ice wall. So the possibility is still there, but Canisius has made it about as difficult as they possibly could on themselves.
Yeah, they have shot themselves in the foot a couple of times here. Now this one is...
They imploded here in this third. Face-off is won. Ryan Miller's going to retreat. He's got Woods on him, and that is the guy we're going to look to see if Canisius can find some offense shorthanded. I would expect to see a heavy dose of August Trafilio at some point today. You got to get him out there. But right now, it's going to be Canisius. Ryan Miller perfectly content with holding on to it. He takes a heavy hit there. No call on that play. All right, well, the Bengals still have possession with inside a minute 30 to go. Basically, all the Bengals have to do is just keep their heads here because that Canisius is going to be very aggressive, and this is exactly what you want if you're Buffalo State. Exactly how you want to do this. This is perfect. Puck's in the neutral zone, and now Woods is going to look to go. Woods, though, he meets Vincent Zach and takes a spill. Puck's taken off his stick, and here comes Woods grabbing a guy. Oh, and Vincent Zach hits him with a right hook and puts him on the deck.
Oh, we've got some more going on. A huge
Let's
pile
go.
up.
You want to play that way? Take one to the chin. You'll love to see it.
There's a helmet off down there,
Whoa!
too.
Let's go with this.
And a Canisius and Buff State player almost hugging it out at the end. taking a beautiful view of the scenery as there are 3 Bengals and 2 Canisius down there jawing at each other.
Matthew Woods picked a fight with the worst Bengal to do it with, and he got his lunch served.
He's still jarring, has a hot head.
I don't know why you're talking right now. When you get put on your back like that, just skate off.
He got his helmet ripped off, fell down, and do remember, you're down 2 in this game here with a minute remaining. It's a complete and utter collapse from Canisius here in the final few minutes of this period.
I want to point out, I do not condone fighting at this level at all, but Matthew Woods grabbed Vincent Zach by the face mask and tackled him, and Vincent Zach just turned around and just cold-cocked him and put him on the deck. That's, unfortunately, he messed with a wolf and he got bit.
Yeah, he was escorted immediately off of the ice. But
I mean, Vincent Zach might hear about that from the league. He dropped, he hit him right there, but that
helmet coming off there, definitely.
He got him.
Definitely is going to be an issue.
I mean, that's what happens. You run at a guy, you hit him from behind.
You know, tempers and emotions flaring high in the last minute of this game.
I don't want to see players get punched, but man, like, you do that, that's the risk you take.
Refs discussing what's going to be happening after that play. 53.6 seconds remaining in this game. Nothing is out of the way and out of the works.
So while things get sorted out here, though, late in this game, we do want to take a second to take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, as there's some big ones here as Fredonia takes a 5-4 win over Brockport, as a potential UNYCHL playoff preview was on the dock here, with Fredonia taking the dress rehearsal on that potential. Huge news coming out of D2 as St. John Fisher becomes the first Division II team to take down a Division I team, as they took down Cortland by a score of 8-2. That is an absolutely massive development here for the UNYCHL, especially at the Division II level, taking down a Division I team.
I had to save myself from falling out of my seat. I heard a Division II taking down Division I, but 8-2, unheard of.
It was impressive. It was an impressive showing by the St. John Fisher Cardinals. We should not be surprised to see this, however, as St. John Fisher are reigning UNYCHL Tier 2 champions and did win the Division II National Championship last year, so that is a team that has a lot of firepower. They got some guys, and it's just good to see that. It's parity. It's good for the game.
Sometimes division is usually just coming down to a number. It always comes up to the players who want it more, and they are hot. A hot team taking down a higher level opponent, but it seems like they took care of business as if it was just a run-of-the-mill team.
And that's what you got to do right there. And when the D2 teams get the D1 upsets, that is outstanding. I'm going to check as well, as there's plenty of scores, as there's been plenty of action around the league here, as Binghamton took Cornell down 7-2. Rochester absolutely throttles Alfred by a score of 14-1. And Colgate coasted to a 10-2 win over Onondaga Community College and UNYCHL action, as those are your scores from around the league, as this issue is still looking to be sorted here by the officials, as there was a lot to unpack right there, as there were penalties, there were fights, there was a pretty substantial hit. A lot going on here, a lot to sort out, and there could be some supplemental discipline coming as well. I wouldn't be surprised to see that. However, that is not my call, nor do I know everything that goes into that. That is up to the commissioner, but I have a feeling Commissioner Marchese will definitely have a look at this. And it appears we're getting it settled out here. There's 53.6 seconds here to go in the third period, as it's going to, the Bengals have 5. Now let's see, Rhett Dara's coming to the box. Is he going to serve a penalty, or is he just going to speak with the official? So Vincent Zach got a 5-minute major. That's less than surprising, to say the least. And that's about it. So yeah, right now the only penalty on the board is Vincent Zach getting 5 minutes, as the 55 seconds remaining to Ben Foster is still on the board here with 53.6 to go. So still, an offensive zone faceoff is coming up. And Canisius, though, with down 2, have pulled the goaltender, so they are pulling out all the stops. Faceoff's won by the Bengals, there by Ryan Miller. Ryan Miller sees the hit coming, and he gets it off for O'Donnell. O'Donnell with an open net, takes the shot, and there's the nail in the coffin. Brendan O'Donnell with the empty netter sends it 8-3. The Bengals up pumping the boards as the Buffalo State Bengals come into Harborcenter in some hockey after dark and take one from Canisius. It is now 8-5.
Kind of playing with his food there. He knew he could have taken that shot way earlier, having the empty net, but he wanted to drag it on just a bit further, and now the Bengals find themselves with a 3-goal advantage, 41 seconds left. They got to be feeling great right now, but definitely cannot let up on the gas.
Not just yet. Anything can happen, but if you're the Bengals, you've done everything right in the latter half of this third period where, I mean, Spike, we know it was not a good start to this period. They got outshot 10-1, but then they got the goal, and then they never looked back.
They came out a little soft, and they finished the game as strong as they possibly could. As the time is ticking down, 20 seconds left, they're going to try to make something happen on Canisius' offensive side, but it's just going to be knocked away, and they're going to hold on to the puck against the boards and just try to drain as much of this clock as they can.
Nice
10
move,
seconds
though,
remain.
as Canisius still playing to the whistle. Respect seeing that. There's the play to the front of the net, just wide. 2 seconds and 1, and there's your buzzer. The fat lady sings, and the Bengals. Wasn't pretty. Wasn't how they drew it up. They asked how many. The Bengals win their 3rd in a row, 8-5. The offense is here. The defense made some plays. They got the goaltending. Another complete win for the Bengals. That is 3 in a row as the Bengals continuing in playoff mode, continue to play their best hockey of the season, quite possibly their best hockey in the last couple of years. Every Bengals fan, player, anybody has to be absolutely thrilled with the hockey these Bengals have been treating us with this last little while. Going into playoffs, you know, they always say, name those teams you don't want to see in the playoffs. Those unsuspected, maybe not as high-end teams. Bengals might be one of those teams that you just might not want to run into this team right now. They are hot, they're confident, and as you can see, don't mess with them.
No, they're taking care of business as they should here on the ice. Canisius playing with a lot of intensity and fire, being down a few men, but they cannot pull out the win here. 13 combined goals here tonight. A beautiful night of hockey, a lot of offense. Do not understand Dawson with an amazing glove this game, and it was an amazing battle as well. But the Bengals prevail, pulling out hard in that third period, ending up with the W and feeling great, going on a 3-game win streak, making a hard playoff push, trying to keep themselves feeling good.
Once again, the final score here from Harborcenter is 8-5, and Spike, I think I can speak for both of us, where if we're going to have to come to the rink at this hour of the night, give me the goals. And we sure got them as the Bengals skate out of here with an 8-5 win. There is no rest for the wicked, however, as the Buffalo State Bengals are back in action at their home barn for senior night, an 8:30 face-off as they welcome the UNYCHL Division I University at Buffalo Bulls to send off our seniors, to thank them all they've done. That's going to do it here for us tonight here from Harborcenter. For color commentator Spike, camera operator Jeff Jazarowski, I'm Sean McHugh. Thank you again for joining us. We will see you next time.